Hello, just cutting up Midnight Marauder soap, which I made yesterday. And it's Friday night, and we're not going out now because it's a bit dark. So I thought I may as well cut my soap and do a video while I do it. So here is Midnight Marauder, which will be coming out in a while. Not yet, this won't be available for quite some time. So I can't take any reservations on this soap at the moment. And it usually sells very, very quickly, so if it's something that you think you might like, then bookmark it on the website once it goes up. And there'll probably be about 30 bars of this soap. And this is the Harry Potter soap, which came out at the, I don't know, at the end of the autumn last year. I made this first, and it's a really nice blend of orange and cinnamon and ginger essential oil mixed with a really sweet, kind of spicy, kind of like, it's got kind of elements of pine trees in there. It's a typical sort of Christmas scent, but it doesn't really smell of Christmas to me, but it's got sort of elements in there. But it's more like a sweet, and there's lots of sort of orange oil in there as well. I don't think I mentioned the orange oil. So it's got sweet orange, ginger, and I've just forgotten what I put in there. Oh God, it's Friday night and I've been at work today, so my brain is not in gear. Anyway, it's a nice Christmassy sort of spicy sweet scent. And if you've had this before, you know what it smells like. If not, then you think it might be something you like, then try it. I've got Lagoon to cut as well this evening, so I might video that one, I might not. But here's Midnight Marauder, so I'll just show you the bits. And on the top there is the footprints, which are supposed to mimic the footprints of Peter Pettigrew from Harry Potter. And there's sort of sugar and dried orange peel all in zigzags across the top. And then inside is like a yellow sort of droplet, sort of goldy colour against this dark brown. And the brown should go a little bit darker. It might not go too dark, but it will darken some. As you can see around the edge, maybe there's like a line, which means this soap will darken up once it hits the air. And the colours really, there's like, I think Harry Potter, he wears a scarf and it's got red in it, and I think I mentioned before about this soap, I was going to put swirls of red, but I ended up not doing that. And I used some molasses, some blackstrap molasses in here as well. There's like a globule of it there. I did mix it into the soap, but there will be kind of little sort of pools of it that sort of have that nice black colour. And the sugar on top is a dark muscovado sugar, and then some dried orange peel. It's a really nice soap. It's really, really sort of quite a basic sort of soap, but just really nice. Got lots of cocoa butter in it as well. So there's what it looks like. And it's named after the Marauder map. My nephew helped to name this one. And he also gave me the little instrument I use to create the footprints on the top. Well, I stole it from his toy box. And it was a biker mice from Mars figure. I was looking for any sort of kid's toy with good feet. And I found his biker mice from Mars. I'll show you them. I have the legs. Here they are. So these, oops, little black boots. So that's what I used to make the footprints. Don't copy it. It's an inside secret. I really like this soap, but it's really nice because I haven't made it for so long. It's been a year, so it's always nice to smell the scents that you've made before. But a lot, you know, so that's a year after, and it was just a real pleasure to make it yesterday because I haven't smelt the fragrance or that sort of blend of essential oils mixed since last year. So yeah, it's really nice. And the orange is quite dominant in this as I cut it, but it will sort of soften, and then the sweetness will come through a little bit more from the fragrance, as well as sort of those earthy, sort of woodsy notes. It's not really woody, but it's got a base, it's got like a background sort of sweet wood scent. So they're nice, really nice for the skin as well, this one, even though it's a bit different to what I normally make, but really nice. So it only comes but once a year, along with a few others that I'm going to bring back for the Christmas stuff. There'll be Snowdrift, that will be making a comeback, which is a really nice sort of almondy marzipan scent, which is just a plain white soap. I really love Snowdrift, and it's a shame when I have to sort of stop making it, but I just don't do it any other time of the year apart from at Christmas. So it's nice to have something to look forward to again, I think. But it will be coming out this year. Snowdrift and probably this one will be available in the other products as well. I don't know how well this will work as a perfume oil, but I might just try it, just see what it would be like. But my initial thoughts are that it might not work as a fragrance for, yeah, like a perfume. I'm not sure. It's a nice scent, but I'm not sure about perfume. So there we go, nice yellow swirls, footprints, orange peel and sugar. That's the first bar, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12 bars out of that one. You should get 12 out of this one, and then another 4. And I'm going to be on a soap mission, I think, for the next sort of week or so, to get quite a bit made, because the autumn soaps and the Halloween soaps have sort of gone down quite quickly. I think there's like 12 bars of maybe each, like Black Ferris and Dust Witch, and then Shadow Show. There's probably about sort of between 10 and 12 bars each left. So it's interesting because not one has been more popular than the other from that range. And sometimes, you know, one soap will stand out more than the rest and everybody will buy a certain one, but this release they haven't. They've just bought all of them, which is really good. So we'll see. But I really like the Dust Witch one for this time of the year because it's just got that rhubarb scent. But I'm just about to do another swap with Sonia from Sonia's Bliss, and it was my sister's birthday the other day, so I shared some of the soaps I've got in my stash box with her. She got a present, and then I said, "I'll come and choose some bits and pieces that you'd like." So we went through the box, and there was some I'd forgotten really that I'd got. I've got some, yeah, Sonia's Bliss soaps. I've got my Sugar Bubbles bits and pieces left. I've still got the 2 soap cakes, but I'm not going to use them, I don't think. They're just too nice, and I don't ever want to use them so that then I can't ever look at them again, so I think I might just keep them. There's Danny from Nature's Essence. I think she's done that with a few soaps where you just can't use them because they just look too good. Yeah, and I don't think I'll ever get those soaps again. So yeah, I might keep them till I'm about 80 and then give them to somebody. Like your granny always has old things from, God, the 60s and things like that, and old Avon and things like that. I really like finding those things on eBay, like really old 60s Avon perfumes and things. They stink to high heaven when you receive them, but it's just to get the bottle again. I don't know why. I don't ever do anything with them, but I just I had a phase where I just bought lots of old vintage Avon, and I used to love Pretty Peach, because I used to get it every year from my nan. She used to buy me like the soap. It was like a peach soap in the shape of a peach. And I used to absolutely just love it because I knew every year I was going to get it. And then they did all the soaps on ropes and things like that. And some of the scents were just so good. So, yeah, Avon, still going. And still amazing products, funnily enough, with their facial care. They're really, really good. And my auntie used to work for Estee Lauder, and she said even the experts there, the skincare experts, said that Avon, with their Renew range, was as good a choice as any to make, and don't ever spend sort of £100 or whatever on a moisturiser because you don't need to. And the Avon was, yeah, up there with the rest as some of the best products you could get for your face. So there you go. I'm really rambling in this video. So that's all the Midnight Marauder cut. I'm just going to finish off the edges and start cutting Lagoon. And I'm going to chop these down a bit so I've got some samples. So these samples now are coming. I'll cut one up and show you the size. I'm starting to do all the soaps that I'm making sort of as of the last month will be available in these sample sizes as well. So not just these big chunks, you'll be able to buy sample sizes, which are about like that. And they're about an ounce. Some are about, you know, just over an ounce, ounce and a half. And they'll come packaged the same as the soaps, but obviously in their own little wrapper. But I'm just building up the collection really. So I've got a few available of these, but there's like Wanderlust is one of them, and a couple more. Blood on the Moon I think is available as a sample size. So that helps if you just want to try a scent before you buy a big bar. And I'm not doing the sort of sample sets anymore. I just thought I may as well just offer sample sizes of every soap as I make these new ones. So that's cool. I'll get quite a few actually out of the end pieces. There's probably about 20 samples available, and then about 30 soaps. So that's a good sized batch really. You're not going to believe this, but the cat is outside and she's crying, so I'm going to let her in, and I'm going to stop the video as well. Come on. Right then, she's crying, as usual. Okay, I might be back for Lagoon, or I might just sup a beer and stop a lot of you. See you soon, bye!